His body doesn't work the way that ours do. Like coffee makes her sleepy where it gets us up.
So
So
is she ADHD?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Because
sure.
a lot of people with ADHD have that.
That could be it. But you know, when you have an issue that you really have no control over, we kind of have to make concessions for that. You know, just like when you're angry, no one is allowed to touch you.
Especially taking care of a 2-year-old who actually also drinks.
Right.
Have I ever been that angry here before? I don't remember. I have?
Yes. So when you're angry, no one can touch you. Not even people you like. Not even me.
Oh no, you're allowed to touch me. You'd be the only one.
No, you have been that angry up here before. Don't fucking touch me. No.
That's it.
Not even me, Ryan. You get to a point where it's like a light switch, and only you can turn that switch back off. So I have to tell everybody back off, no calm down, and don't talk to him until he comes back and talks to you.
When I was working at this place, I had to go to the supervisor's office. They thought I had an anger problem because I was always slamming the doors.
I guess we should have brought some bins on there.
They're like, are you mad? I need to I told you to, leave early. Not there, or just put the fire in. I'm like, oh, son.
Alright. Now, Rosario said that he didn't get
Is this your turn?
No, that's good. Okay. So.
That's nice.
I don't know.
I hasn't taken it up with a beanie. Have you been doing your repair? I actually got almost that mad at Tom Thumb the other day. And I told the store manager that me and her don't really get along very well. I said, you want to know how to handle me? I need to bring my boss into the stadium up here. She'll explain to you all about me.
Alright, Ryan, start filling some bags for them.
It's still the same numbers, right? 2, 1 of each, and then 8 napkins?
Well, we kind of increased that because,
If people are gonna
we kind of changed that up a little bit because the concession stands, when they run out of bags, they're putting out the napkin dispensers.
Oh.
And that's the kind of stuff that's going to get us in trouble with NFL. So if we kind of increase napkins on our end, they won't ask for extra napkins, and then that'll stop the stands from putting out the napkin dispensers. Kind of like a behavior thing, kind of stick a spoke in the wheel. You don't need to do that because they have enough napkins. Because what's happening is they're picking up these bags and they're feeling, oh, you know what I'm saying? And then when a guest picks up the bag, they're going to feel like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I mean, feel that compared to
Four
the other,
napkins.
feel that's heavier compared to the other bags that we were doing.
So how many are we doing? Is it a certain number or?
It's roughly 8 napkins.
Okay.
But some of them,
Some are more, some are less.
some of them more, some of them are less, but roughly 8 napkins. And see, now that they're a little heavier, when a guest gets this bag, they're going to be like, oh, okay, I've got enough napkins, I don't need to ask for extra. It was my thinking. Because I've talked to the steam captain, I've talked to the floor manager, and they're all hard-headed, and they don't understand. The NFL set these guidelines, and it's like I was talking to Megan yesterday about this mask issue, keeping your mask on properly, because they fined the Steelers $300,000 for employees not wearing their masks. Yeah. And then when I started thinking about it, I'm like, I don't have $3,000. What did I say? $300,000. And that's just one particular fine. They also got fined for not wearing masks during practice, so that was another. And in total, it was something like $1 million in fines just for COVID violations. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Make sure we got it on.
yeah.
Take your breather and put it back.
When I was thinking, I entered the building and the guy's like, mask? Like, oh, thank you. Hi there. You have a mask? The guy said, no, you take this, no, you gotta go home. You know, that's what we didn't know.
Nature's first green is gold, the hardest seeds to hold. The 30 weeks of flower, only someone else. When nature cuts the leaf, they'll even take the tree. As sun goes down today, nothing goes to stay.
Pull it back, Ryan, pull it back. Put the mask on, Ryan, put the mask on.
Dad, give me a mind control device.
Right.
Me and Izzy went to see a movie, and the person that was showing our tickets wanted to out, I said, Matt, give me a mind control device. Because you're trying enough with your anti-government bullshit.
There's a lady that works for a company that my dad doesn't work for. And apparently she got COVID into the hospital and the mask didn't work because she had some family members over there just had a mask on or something. Or they had masks on and pulled it.
Well, then she got it on her hands and then put it on her
Right.
face.
You know
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I guess my dad thinks with the mask on always.
Right. But it's like, the mask isn't the only thing that protects you.
You still gotta wash your hands.
your hands. And you know, we work food service, so we know that people do not wash their hands.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, even I've seen people leave the bathroom even after the pandemic without washing their hands. I mean,
I've stood outside of concession stands and watched inside, and there's some concession stands here that I will not eat out of because they go in and nobody washes their hands for the entire shift, and it's like you're feeding people.
That's just, you're making people get sick.
Right.
You know, that's the kind of thing that Chef Ramsay would get on to people about kitchen nightmares. When they would, the person that would cook like raw food and then cook food without washing their hands in between.
Alright.
Or TikTok, I watch this TikTok. I'm on TikTok.
Ryan, which? Okay. Yeah, Ryan, you can do like 2 bags at a time. So you have 2 hands. Let me show you something.
I'm just yeah.
We can speed up this process a little.
I'm just doing it the way I remember it.
Oh yeah, I know, but we kind of modified things a bit, and it seems to work a little quicker because the coats can just sort of count everything for us. So you have 2 bags in between your 2 fingers, or I've been able to do sometimes 3. But drop them in just like this.
Or Ryan could fold the bags.
No, I'm not good at folding.
Yeah. Or see, and then, because you know that each bag has each one, so you grab that one out, and then here you go. You've already got 3 bags done. And then
I'm going
move it on down to the assembly line. I'm just saying, there's multiple ways that you can do it. Because you can set yourself up 5 bags like this and then grab 5 products and do it like that. That's multiple ways to do it.
I'm going to for now, but I'm going to be if you make sure I'm comfortable with all before I go to the more.
I understand, but the reason why I'm saying that is because we kind of created maybe this is a competition with ourselves to figure out what way is the fastest way, because we're still learning how to do this. If we can document the fastest way, then we'll be able to teach other people how to do the fastest way. So, I want you guys to continue to have this competition with an internal competition with yourself to see which is the fastest way to do this. Do I set up 5 bags and I drop them in and then move it? Or do I grab a bag one at a time and do it? And then as we document the fastest way, we can teach other people, hey, we figured out this is the fastest way to do this, because during the game when they run out, we can't afford to be slow. So while we have time to be lackadaisical and take our time with pre-stop, we can discover the fastest way to do it, so that when we go to the game or during the event, we've already got three different ways that is the fastest way to make bags, depending on what area you're in. Because in the chicken strips area, we need the fastest way, because they run out quicker. Now, Papa John's, not necessarily the fastest, because it's pizza and hot dogs.
I'm sure there's some people.
Hey, Kelly has, man, they're putting mayonnaise on the nachos.
Actually, no. I tested it.
I figured it out. Thanks to Myra, they're creating their own elote. Their own elote. It's the only thing that makes sense as to why you would put mayonnaise on our nachos. You're making an elote, right?
Corn tip, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the cheese. Right. It's the cheese, it's the chips, and then all you need is some mayo.
Traditional elote is mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, like Valentina hot sauce,
Right.
corn, of course,
Right.
and oil.
Right, and you know what helped me figure it out is because I saw somebody go over to the Vaquero stand, and you know the Parmesan and the feta cheese that they have in the salad bar. I was like, they're making an elote. Now it's not gross.
I can't say it's gross because my niece and my nephew were over the other day.
No, you can still say it's gross if that's what you think.
No, I love elote. When I figured it out, I was like, damn, maybe I need to try that. Because if you make, it's an elote. Wow.
Yes, I don't like cheese mixed with chili.
That's the thing that's throwing it out for me is the chili. I would have asked them for more chili and then but you know, but everybody has their own flavors. But once you have,
But no,
I made that connection with an elote. Mayonnaise on nachos was no longer gross to me. It makes sense. The only thing missing is the corn.
well, the tortilla chips.
There's your corn. All right, I'm gonna go pick up Cokes and deliver these.
We got more done.
Yeah, I see it's gonna have. All right, fine. condiment bags, $625. $625, I think, will cover the rest because they're only open elevator to elevator upstairs. When we get to $625, somebody send me a text message and then start making napkin bags.
Okay, 625 including these and not
No.
including.
No, as in what we're making. So we've already got 100 down.
No,
Yeah.
No, no, okay.
No. So you've already got 100. So
525.
525. That's what I'm saying. All right.
21 coats.
Exactly.
21 more coats, so like that would be 25 coats.
Exactly. Because that's the, I didn't, that number is all the parts from the outside because Nazario said he didn't get that one.
You're done 100 so far, right?
Yeah. 100 of, yeah, the 625, you've already got
Yeah,
100
we're
of.
doing 100 cards of picture codes. So any new additional codes, you can start counting from there. Won't be, code full. Okay,
So you want me to finish
I'm
filling up
trying to
this
go to the
stove?
warehouse after lunch, because we're gonna need more condiments then. But I may have to go before lunch. We'll just have to see, because I can't just look here, it's pretty bare.
Maybe.
Yeah, well,
How many napkins?
there.
My count so far looks like 200.
Yeah.
200?
I might
Maybe
try to help my mom.
200. I want to go look at the floor, is why I said to go ahead and continue with the napkin bag. Because I want to go count what's on the floor because some of the bent buckles already had theirs. And we're really only providing napkins to Vaqueros, Nachos, and the barbecue. No, we started giving them condiments. Yeah. So I want to go double check the numbers to see what they already have. So we may just make some to store in suites. Because what happened is those ones that we made last time and stored in suites, they were still there, so I put them out on the floor.